All right, our next guy up is the president of the club. Please welcome Tyler. Tyler Pham.
Oh, God, let me get on this chair. Speaking of short legs, I have more short legs than Matthew, so I think I should be considered disabled. Yeah, so if you saw, I brought Powerade on the stage, because I'm an athlete. No, just walking the stage is pretty parching. But yeah, so it's been 2 years since I performed on stage. I'm a senior now. Finally recovering from the trauma of the beating I got after my last set. So, you know, maybe in another 2 years I'll perform. Yeah, but jokes. Right. So, I'm from North Carolina, which is the South. It has the word North in it, just so everyone knows. And I didn't know I was going to move to California, but I always knew about California Pizza Kitchen. You guys know about that, right? It's like very popular. And so when I moved to California, I was like so excited. I was like, I know all about the culture, you know, surfing, the sun, and I was always like, oh yeah, guys, you gotta get some Pizza Kitchen. And people were like, what are you talking about? And I was like, you know, like Pizza Kitchen, it's like a California thing. You know, and then someone was like, I mean, why would you call it California Pizza Kitchen when you're already in California? Jokes, yes. No, but I had a pretty good last year. I had a great weekend. Last weekend I met this girl. Yeah. And she was really into me, and I was like really surprised, and I was like low self-esteem. And I was like, she was like, yo, so what's your name? And I was like, Tyler. And she was like, so what do you like? And I was like, I like fun things, you know? I'm down for anything, you know? And then she was like, yeah, sir, but like, what do you want on your mom pizza? Like, I want anything that's not in order. Yeah, but back in high school, like I said, I was an athlete, obviously. I played lacrosse. And, but I was that guy that got injured during warm-ups and then had to sit out for the rest of the season. But yeah, no, I couldn't play, and that only happened one time. But if you didn't know, for like sports where you have to wear like those helmets, it's one size fits all for like adults. And I was like, okay, one size fits all, so there's no like sizes, you know, that should fit my head. And I was always wondering, I was really bad at sports, but I was always wondering, I was like, man, how does everyone else like sit on the bench with this like piercing pain through their head? I was always like, wow, like, are you feeling this? like we're just sitting on the bench watching our teammates. And I realized, because like, I know like you guys in the back are really far, but I have like a very large head. It is proportional, I think, but very large. It's actually tragic. I used to have a hat collection as a kid, like, you know, baseball caps, sombreros, and like hats and beanies. And then I hit puberty, and my head just got really big, and so now I can't wear any of those hats anymore. It's honestly tragic. But yeah, if I had a hat, it would look like a yarmulke. Speaking of genetic losing the lottery, big head is only number one. Number two is I have short arms and legs, but I have a really long torso, so I look really tall sitting with like other people. But like when I try to skip steps, you know, like how people do. I take the elevator usually, so that's not a thing. But when you try to skip steps, it's like skipping one step is kind of like a lunge for me. I recently was like at a party, and we were measuring wingspan for some reason. Maybe it wasn't a party, maybe I misread it. This girl who was 5'4" had longer wingspan than me and also higher vert, and I'm 5'10". I was like, wow, so this is what my like ancestors left me. Yeah, so as you might believe, all my genetic losing the lottery-ness, I have like some gripes with God. He is to blame, or she. And but I feel like that's like something everyone in college kind of feels like. Like I feel like when people come to college and I'm like questioning my relationship with God, and like I believe it. Like I'm a man of science, and so there's got to be some proof. Like people are always like just pray for it, or like I'm praying for you, and like but like everyone prays, nothing ever comes to fruit. And nothing ever really happens, and I like because like I'm a man of science, so like you do something should happen, and but I like thought about it recently, and I was like, oh, I think I know why when people pray for things they don't happen. It's because everyone's always praying for something different because they're selfish, and so like there's not enough praying power on one thing. So I have a theory. People just need to all pray for one thing, like at a time, and like something might actually happen. So I think we should try to pray for something like kind of like real, something that like you guys like can all like maybe relate to, something kind of sad, like me. So I'm not really into religion, but if everyone could bow their heads in silence for a prayer. I'm gonna close my eyes, so you guys better close yours. And everyone just pray. I don't hear eyes being closed. And done. No, I'm still pretty sad. I got it. We're not all praying to the same God. Can someone in the crowd suggest a God we should all pray to? Someone? Just shout it out.
Mother Nature.
Like a real one? That's my set. Thank you so much. Up next is a great comedian and even a greater friend. It's Hannah Zahn.